Yeah, I only had 3, so. All right.
Okay.
We're going.
How do you do? We're about to unfold the story of the Son of Frankenstein.
This one is probably just as bad as his father. Good morning, son.
Well, hello.
My son, you have inherited the fortune of the Frankensteins. I trust you will not inherit their fate. Why haven't I been your worst fiend father? What are you going to do about it? There's a monster of new nature.
We've warned you.
You've been warned. Welcome back to Frankenstein Minute podcast, dissect Universe of Frankenstein film series. I am Igor.
Are you?
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all you can say.
That's all I can say.
All right.
All right, you want to do it for real?
No,
Or you leave it? All right.
That's enough. That was hard enough.
That's for
Christ's sake.
69 of 1939's Son of Frankenstein. I almost said Son of Godzilla.
Son of Godzilla.
Hopefully by now we have a winner of the contest.
Yeah, congratulations.
What's in Michael Mark's pants or cart?
Yeah, there you go. What's in his pants? What's in his, quote, cart, unquote. What's he carting around?
What's he carting around? Oh, dear God.
This is terrible. This isn't podcasting.
Terribly sorry. Please excuse me.
I'm charged up now.
Crow gets up to leave. It's a shame to have to leave. A delicious dinner like this for such a
delicious dinner?
He had nothing.
He had 2 spoonfuls of non-existent soup. Spoop.
It was a bowl of steam.
Yeah, if that.
I think he realizes that he doesn't want to offend her, so he stops.
Yeah.
Such a sort of thing as some guy's heart bursting and purple bruise at the back of his neck.
At the back of the neck.
Then he slightly stumbles over his next line. He says,
he does. I was going to point that out.
okay.
Yeah. The subtitles say, "I trust that nothing has happened to your butler, madam." Mm-hmm. But you hear it the way I do. He says, it seems to me he's starting to say, "I trust your butler."
Yep. I trust you.
Nothing has happened to your butler.
Yeah.
So they can't even be bothered to do a retake.
No, I honestly think that Lee wasn't paying attention to the performances and just, okay, did everybody say what they're supposed to say? Good. Next.
You Son of Frankenstein haters and your crazy nonsense. This is great performances. This movie is filled with great performances. In fact,
nothing to do with
there are
Lee,
so
though.
few bad performances. There's Peter. That's a problem.
A given. Yeah, that's problematic.
And Fritz.
See, that one's so bad.
Yeah, that's a good argument.
Is a good argument that he's not paying attention.
Yeah,
it's like Todd Browning directing Dracula.
Well, I thought you were going to say Freaks.
Todd Browning directing anything after Lon Chaney died, I guess, basically.
Okay.
Although I did watch Miracles for Sale, was his last film. I just watched it a few months back. And I found it very enjoyable. And I forgot it was a Todd Browning film because it moved really fast. It was genuinely funny.
This is Kurt Russell. He's the coach of the U.S. Olympics hockey team.
No. It's Robert Young. Yeah, different thing altogether.
A different movie. Sorry, I think that was just called Miracle.
I wouldn't know.
No, okay. I haven't seen it either.
No idea.
You know Kurt Russell.
I do know Kurt Russell.
He was in the Computer Wore Tennis Shoes.
Yes, he was great.
Actually,
Monkey's Uncle.
This topic came up just the other day because I was like, well, I have to go and do Frankenstein Minute. What are you going to do? And she's like, well, maybe I'll watch Elvis because I got a copy of the new Elvis movie. And I'm like, well, you watch that. I'll watch the Kurt Russell Elvis.
John Carpenter.
Because I remember really liking it.
Yeah, no,
but I haven't seen it in 40-some years.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah.
Since it aired on TV.
I saw it on TV.
I don't know if it's even available.
Yeah.
Like on a disc or anything.
Do you remember?
Be. Everything Carpenter.
I think it is, actually. Do you remember when Escape from New York came out?
I do.
And how you felt about Kurt Russell? It was like, he was the kid from Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. What was the other one you said?
The Monkey's Uncle.
I don't know that one.
Misadventures of Merlin Jones, I think, is...
Is he in the cat who wore tennis shoes? Did everything wear tennis shoes back then?
Yep.
And then he was Snake Plissken.
Yeah.
A guy who whispers all the time.
Yeah, it was quite a radical departure.
Yeah, and it really worked.
And it worked. He got a lot of guff at the time about it, which I think is totally unfair. It's like, he can't reinvent himself because he's aged out of the Disney roles.
Well,
what's your problem with it?
That's
what's your problem
insane.
with that?
Yeah, That's just stupid.
Yeah,
I don't think people think that way anymore. I
I
think
hope-
people
I
are
hope
more
not.
likely to
I hope
see.
not.
I think it's like something everybody's expected to do. Jim Carrey's supposed to do dramatic roles. Adam Sandler is only good in dramatic roles.
Yeah.
And I mean that.
No, I do too.
Oh, you've seen them?
I've seen a couple.
I can
I've
picture
seen-
this being something where you're like, I ain't watching
Well,
that.
I love
But
actually.
did you see Uncut Gems?
No, I haven't, but I hear he's actually very good.
Or it's one of my favorite movies, and I can't think of the name of it. The Paul Anderson one.
Love Actually, isn't it?
No, it's not
No,
called
it's
Love Actually.
it's
You are
something
thinking
something
of that.
Love. isn't
Punch
it?
Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love.
Yeah, he's amazing.
That's it.
Why were we talking about that?
Kurt Russell?
Yeah.
No idea.
You got nothing.
I don't know where that came from.
Must come from me.
Oh, I'm sure it did. Yes. He clicks his heels. Krog does.
Yeah.
Clicks his heels.
Well,
and
I'm sorry.
He clicks to her and kind of slightly bows.
Well, first he says, I just
I
wanted
trust
to go
nothing has
back.
happened to your butler.
When he says that, I think I've actually said this before on the podcast, that he uses the word trust, and I don't know what it means. I hate to get stuck up on a sentence, but I trust that nothing has happened to
You
your
haven't
butler.
heard that in...
I have. I just don't get it. If it means hope,
I
then
hope-
then that's fine.
Yeah, I hope nothing has happened.
Okay, because trust doesn't mean hope in real life.
No, but I think it's like, oh, I'm sure nothing has happened. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
I think that's
okay.
more.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Glad I could be here.
Yeah. Thank you for your help.
Yep.
So, what do you think is going on with the heel clicking? How would you describe to me what happens? And I think we're on this. I think everybody gets it the same, but it's weird.
It's weird because he clicks at her and bows. It's kind of light the way he does it to
Okay.
her. Then he turns to Wolf, and there's a little more gravitas behind it.
A little more official.
Yeah, he clicks harder and doesn't really bow. He just stares him down. Wolf clicks back at him,
Yes.
and there's this really weird pause. And then Wolf does it again.
Yeah.
And then Atwill, with no expression, no acknowledgement whatsoever, turns and walks away.
Yes.
It's very odd.
It is very odd. But that's a great description. That's exactly what happens. And what I think what I think has happened is just Krog was staring him down. So Wolf in
Didn't know
his
what else.
nerves had no idea what else
to do.
And that's what you take that to mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I think he's just like, okay.
It's very weird.
Yeah.
But it's also funny.
It is kind of funny because of
I think
of
it's supposed
Atwill.
to be.
Because of Atwill, I think, just not giving him an inch.
Yeah.
He just stares him straight down, doesn't react.
Yeah.
The first click, he does nothing. Then Wolf just stands there, and he does it again,
He doesn't know
almost
what else to do.
awkwardly. Does
Yeah.
it the second time, and then Krog doesn't acknowledge it in any way, shape, or form. Just turns and walks away.
Yeah. And,
It's almost with a like, whatever, guy.
Well, yeah, and then what's also kind of weird about it is then at that point Rathbone turns and walks away, and he just needs to get around one chair.
Yeah.
They're gonna go out the same door.
Yeah.
But Wolf turns completely, does a 180
Does a
and
180.
goes just 2 feet so he can get around the chair.
Yeah.
So there's like a almost like a symbolism there that they turn away from each other at that moment.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Well, let's not
it
forget-
works. I think it is a joke. I think you laugh at it because it is a joke.
Yeah.
No. That he clicks twice. It's a joke. Like here you go.
not
Yeah,
particularly
you go ahead
funny.
and leave. No, it's not great.
Yeah.
But it's a joke though.
Okay, I'll give you
It's
that.
meant to be a joke.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess I do think it's funny.
Okay. And let's not forget Perry Ivans, who walks out of the scene.
Does he here?
That's it.
That's the end of him.
I think that's the end of him.
So it's time to say goodbye to one of our favorite
stalwart
actors.
yeah.
You'll know him from such titles as Son of Frankenstein, and then I think
I don't remember.
Son of Godzilla. Was
Is he
one
in
other
that?
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in that. He played the son.
Let's see. I can look it up right here.
Um,
He's got a lot of credits.
no.
Oh yeah, he's got 117 credits as an actor, all the way up to 1962.
Best known for Fritz in Son of Frankenstein.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
Well, known for, and Son of Frankenstein is the first thing that pops up here.
There you go.
I don't know if that's just because
Fucking known for that.
I'm signed into IMDb and they know my likes and dislikes.
Interesting. I guess I can't write that off completely because we have so many fucking apps that definitely do that.
Yeah.
Listen to you and shit like that.
I
wouldn't
swear to
have
God,
pictured-
I think something and it shows up.
Yeah.
Amazon
Oh, yeah.
recommends, like, oh,
Oh, I thought you meant porn. That's what it usually is with me.
Oh, that's,
I think
that's,
something and
yeah,
then I go to
that's
porn.
true.
Oh,
there it is. Perfect.
Oh, I do want to.
Yeah, no, it's like, your sister. Sorry, I should. Terrible thing to say.
If any of this my sister actually listens.
Oh, it's staying.
I'm not uploading it. All right. Stepsister that's what it is. That's what I was thinking of.
Do you have a stepsister?
No.
No. I do. Wouldn't want to fuck either one.
No.
I have a half sister.
We're just gonna keep going with that.
I have a half sister and an adopted sister, so I don't know.
You have a half sister, an adopted sister, and a stepsister?
2 stepsisters, yeah.
My goodness.
I'm just surrounded.
Very complicated stuff here.
Estrogen everywhere.
Huh?
There's estrogen everywhere.
Estrogen everywhere?
Yeah.
No, you don't have any brothers?
I have a brother, half brother.
Okay, a half brother.
And a stepbrother.
And a stepbrother.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
it's complicated.
It's very
Can't
complicated.
keep track of any of this. So
yeah.
I just hope that they know what's going on, because I don't.
It's like you're Wolf, and I don't know. So you have a stepbrother who lives in a Visaria.
Sure.
Or is that a half brother? Or is he's
his
just his full brother?
His brother.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he's the second son of Frankenstein.
That's where our intro comes
Yep.
from. Hey, why do you speed up the intro? You don't like it
People
anymore?
have heard it for 60-some weeks now.
I like it.
I do too, but it's a little long.
Want me to make a new one?
It would get a little
Oh,
short.
it's too long.
It's long. I mean, after 62 weeks, a minute and a half of that, it's plenty.
Is it a minute and a half?
No, it's not, but it's
like 25 seconds.
It seems like it sometimes.
I'm going to start putting back in. I'm going to slow it down.
Okay. Elsa really thinks that Wolf ought to try and find Benson. And she's terribly worried about him.
Yes.
And Wolf is terribly worried about saving his own ass.
Yeah. She's great still.
Yep.
It's that's kind of a
we don't see a lot more of her after this, do we?
There's my favorite scene with her hasn't happened yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
But again, not to sell it too much, she's not a great character, but she's good.
She's good in the role, yeah.
she's good at the role.
Yeah, she's just unfortunate. I think I said at the very beginning of doing this film that she's just not given a lot to do.
Right. But yeah, we'll see her again.
That's right. Yep.
And my favorite scene with her in it.
All right. Don't go alone. Oh, you got what else? You got something else before that?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ahead apparently. Okay. So no, yes, she kind of specifies, and then he says something which I think is interesting, and I didn't know it here. He says, "Oh, silly," which I think
he said that before too.
Well, he says it later.
I thought he said it before to her.
It's possible.
Says it a few times. Yeah.
Yeah. It's very dismissive.
It's dismissive and demeaning. Yeah.
And demeaning.
Yeah. I would never say that to my wife because she'd probably
punch me in the nuts.
Yeah. And who could blame her?
Yeah.
You know.
But sometimes it's kind of nice to give her the justification. She's probably going to punch you in the nuts anyway, so you might as well
earn it.
Might as well earn it. And then we're off, and the minute ends with Igor or Wolf and Krog walk out, and the minute ends.
It does not end.
Oh, okay, what else you got?
We got a lap dissolve.
Lap dissolve.
There's lots of lap dissolves in here.
There's a lap dissolve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm laughing.
Why is that?
Anytime anything happens more than once, it makes me laugh.
Okay, we've had about a dozen of these.
We've had them every episode.
Every minute has a lap dissolve.
To
Igor
and Frankenstein.
Igor is...
What are they doing?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Frankenstein is lying on the table.
I use the term gurney.
Dais, yeah, whatever.
Okay. It's not a gurney? Oh, it's
not on wheels.
You're right.
It's a table, a stationary table, but it will tilt.
I guess, can we just go with table then?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I need to have a word for it. And I had settled on gurney. I guess here's one of the things I said. Frankenstein is upgraded from sleeping on a slab to sleeping on a table. Yeah, and he's got a slightly angled. And that's hilarious when you... Yeah.
A really awkward headrest.
I think he had a pillow or something in the other one.
He said, yeah, it looked like he was better off. He had a quilt.
Maybe better.
He had a quilt.
He had a quilt and a pillow.
A furry rug.
That's true.
Yeah.
It is strange. It looks strange. It looks funny, especially because, and do you have this?
Because
his leg is up.
Well, his leg is up.
He's got one leg up. It makes him look like he's just kicking back.
Igor is stroking him and laughing.
Well, he's patting him. He has stroked him several times.
True. Okay, yeah, he's patting him and chuckling.
Because I was looking for him to start stroking again.
He's patting and chuckling.
Patting and, just chuckling. So here's what I can say for sure. I am 100% sure this is true.
Okay.
He's laughing because he's happy that the monster killed Neumüller.
I think that's what
That's
it
what
is,
this
yeah.
means, basically. But it looks fucking
It
weird.
looks weird. Yeah, because it looks like, like you said, the monster's just kicking back.
He's kicking
Just
back.
had a smoke.
Yep.
Which is
Almost
I'm sure,
certainly true.
certainly true, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they say, all right.
He does put his leg down right
They
away.
say lights, and Boris hides the cig.
Hides the cigarette,
Yep.
yeah. Yep.
Wolf bursts into the lab, literally just bursts in,
Okay.
and Igor runs up to him with his hand raised, like, whoa, 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 take it easy, take it easy.
Oh,
Or are
okay.
you seeing it differently?
No, I kind of was wondering about that, actually. I thought about it, and I didn't come up with anything. I just thought it is odd that he's got his
think
hand
he's
up
just
like
like,
that.
whoa, whoa.
I like that very much. That actually makes perfect sense.
Let's calm down here.
And it,
'Cause
yeah,
the way Wolf
because he doesn't
comes-
say anything like that.
No, but the
you're
way
right.
Wolf barges in there, I think he's just like,
Well,
he's
okay.
sleeping.
If
Take
you
it
say
easy.
if you say so, I'm so convinced that I don't even think Wolf needs to barge in. It's just Igor anticipating that Wolf is going to be upset about one of a growing number of things or people that have been killed.
Yeah.
There's been some shit that has gone down.
But it's not addressed here right away, because first thing Wolf says,
Yeah.
what's the matter with him?
Yeah, what's the matter with him?
What the hell's wrong with you?
He's lost consciousness.
Yeah.
Oh, what's wrong with you?
No, it's just weird. What's the matter with him?
To start with that?
And blurt it out like that. Not like, hey, what's going on here?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah. It's also weird that he just doesn't realize he's asleep. Like, what's the matter with him?
Yeah.
He's asleep.
He's asleep.
It's a normal thing.
You do it too.
Who is it that there's a character that happens to? Oh,
in
man.
this film?
Nope.
Okay.
In some other film, I'm sure of it.
That sleeps?
Oh, I know what it is.
There's probably
Star Trek
thousands
Star Trek The Next Generation. Q, remember Q from Star Trek The Next Generation? He becomes human in one episode for 2/3 of the episode, and he's talking about it was how something terrible has happened to him. He lost consciousness for a while, and Picard's like, you fell asleep, dude. But yeah, that's how I read this. What happened to him? He's
Whoa.
asleep. Fucking calm down.
Yeah,
stupid.
you sleep, I sleep.
You know what I
everybody
wrote here actually was LOL
sleeps. Okay.
because it's so dumb.
It kind of is.
Okay, so then it's all business. Now that we've settled,
It's that he's
Frankenstein
asleep.
is asleep.
Frankenstein's asleep. It's all good.
it's all good. So,
Is that ever going to not be funny?
no, I don't know. I think we're in trouble.
Until somebody yells at us.
Yeah.
Then it's hilarious.
Yeah, then it becomes. Then we're gonna ramps up. So what's the matter with him? He's asleep, and then
Have you seen
the next
Benson?
thing. Have you seen Benson? That's pretty great.
Yep.
That's a great next thing to go.
Sure. I mean, I might start with that.
You might open with
But,
that. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it shows you his priorities. As we've said, Benson is a loyal and trusted advisor that he's known for his whole life, and one of the closest friends. And
It would be just debilitating or
companions,
something to happen.
and so he's more concerned that the monster
Lying on the
taking
table.
a nap.
Taking a nap.
that's
I can't
foremost in his
cannot
mind.
wrap my head around that.
Yeah.
Igor saw Benson about 2 hours ago.
Oh, so this is great. Have you seen Benson? So Igor, I think it's not a spoiler to let people know that Igor knows what happened, to Benson. And we know this, but only having seen the movie
numerous times.
I guess any number of times. Having seen the movie, you know that he knows.
Yeah.
But in the movie, I think this is kind of an important distinction. I don't know how important it is. If this is your first time, do you know that Igor knows where Benson is? I guess you don't know.
You don't.
But you suspect.
You can surmise.
In fact, it's kind of significant that two things this is significant to me. There's two things there's two murders that have taken place.
Right.
And we all know, the viewers know what happened to Neumüller. There's no question, other than, and thanks again for your entries. We've picked a winner.
Yeah.
What was in the jugs? But other than that, we know everything that happened to Neumüller. We know how he died, but we don't know what happened to Benson.
No.
We just heard last week that he was missing.
Peter could have.
That's true. There's all evidence to this point points to Peter.
Never came back.
You know, Peter has a gent friend.
Yeah.
That,
he does have a gent.
He's got a hairy coat on.
A jolly gent.
A jolly gent friend who has a hairy
A
coat.
jolly green gent.
I don't think that.
No.
You're not going to get very far with that kind of talk
No,
around
I think
here.
so. They banter back and forth like an Abbott and Costello routine. Where? Here? When? Yeah. I don't know.
That's
Third
not-
base.
That's close. I don't see it that way at all. I like it. I like that.
It wasn't a criticism.
Oh,
I
okay,
just
so you like
found
that,
it
right?
amusing
Found
that
it
it's just
amusing that
this
it's back and forth.
blip, 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 blip,
When?
blip.
2 hours ago.
Yeah. Here, where? Here.
Yeah.
Why? Because.
Yeah.
How?
Third
I don't know.
base.
Third
I don't know.
base.
Third base. Yeah, we've upset someone. Someone's upset.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to wrap this up soon.
Yeah.
I like the fact that Igor's ready for this question. This is the question he expects.
I think he knows it's coming. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got his answer, and his answer is a good one. His answer is yes.
Yeah.
Which is sort of surprising. The more obvious answer to be, I don't. Benson
haven't
who?
seen him, yeah.
I don't know what you're fucking talking
Last
about.
time I saw him,
fuck off.
he was with you.
Fuck off. Just keep yelling "fuck off" until he leaves. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck you.
That would be great.
Fuck you, you fucking fuck.
He say, you tell. Oh, and then it ends. All right. So
I didn't have that.
here we go.
so
Everybody's.
next week. Oh, here it comes.
Everybody's
Here
ready.
it comes. Wait.
Yeah,
There's
no, everybody,
there's the
nothing to
music.
wait for. It's probably over by now.
Any more questions, wise ass?
Long-time listener Chuck has another comment.
returns.
The following week.
Okay.
So, I'm sorry. I just want to apologize in advance to people that, again, haven't looked at these. Chuck says, "You boys are a lock for Rondo Award this year, I tell ya. And whatever the NASA award is for the mention of a dildo-shaped rocket in a podcast. Thanks for the laughs at work."
Hey, I'm more than happy to talk about dildo-shaped anything if you want.
Forgot about what was great. The best part about the dildo-shaped rocket to me is that our great friend Doc Ivan, who we appreciate, announced. What were you gonna say?
Well, yeah, years of doing great cartoons.
He announced that he's got too much on his plate, and I completely understand. And then
But the very next day,
the podcast came out, and he couldn't help himself. He thought one more.
Picture,
and it was just you.
Picture of me in a spacesuit with
in a
giant,
very odd-looking. It looked sort of inflated.
yeah,
like
a cheap costume one or something.
I was gonna say inflated like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man or
something like
something.
that. Yeah, no, it was very funny.
With a dildo-shaped rocket.
With a giant dildo. Yeah,
Yes.
it was fantastic.
Like so many of our American billionaires, you've got your own dildo-shaped rocket.
If you're gonna make a rocket, I don't know why you wouldn't make it look like a dildo. It's a golden opportunity.
I mean, I guess that in itself is a criticism of the past rockets, that they haven't been more dildo-shaped.
Yeah. I don't understand the thought
There should be
process.
veins. There should be a head.
definitely.
It should be slightly purple.
I mean,
or black. Actually, maybe a black
one would be better. Yeah,
that might be more fun.
More true to scale too.
What's wrong with our billionaires that there's no giant black dildo
rocket
rockets? Yeah.
The wrong people have the money. That's it.
That's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, follow us on
there we
Instagram,
go.
where the dildo rocket makes an appearance periodically.